way. Here's Dean Powell from Lewisham. So Powell then looking for revenge here tonight.
Yeah.
Well, there's Dean Powell already in the corner, waiting now for the appearance of Matthew Tait. I've just been assured he's on his way. As I say, I thought it was a tight decision when they met first time. Mickey, do you think there was much in it?
With who? I don't remember the fight, to be honest with you. Were they here? What was the scoring? Quarter, half a point?
There wasn't much in it, that's for sure. And I can't, in fact, remember the score.
I must have been in the dressing room or something.
Yes, more than likely. Anyway, this is a light middleweight contest. There's Matthew Tait. Comes from Harrow. 2 fights, 2 wins. He fought just last week here.
I saw the fight. I remember it now.
Once again, your time brings the people in hand, and the referee is Ian John Lewis. This is 6 2-minute rounds.
So bout number 2 then on the card, Ian John Lewis once again refereeing. On the left in the red trunks, Matthew Tait from Harrow against Lewisham's Dean Powell. Not, of course, to be confused with the matchmaker of the same name. Of course, he's much more muscular, isn't he, Mickey? So Powell then, as I said before, is after revenge here. Tait, though, unbeaten in 2. Here we go then, Southpaw Tait in the red. And I thought Powell was just a little bit on the crude side when they first met, and maybe telegraphed a bit of his work, but nevertheless, nice left hand there from Tait. Arthur Urry, his trainers, convinced me that Powell is altogether a different animal for this one.
Yeah. Well. I think it's going to be a tough fight again. You know, he's at the stage he hasn't learned enough now to make things easier from what he learned from the previous fight.
Right.
Although one punch could end it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And this is where Powell had success in the first encounter on the inside, but really does need to stand back, Mickey, I think, and pick up the points at long range as well.
Yeah, well, that's where it's very evident that he's only had 2 fights, you see. That comes with experience. And he's not a kid that had a great amateur career and is turned pro, a ready-made pro. He's turned pro at a stage. Most of these 6 2-minute round kids, they're still learning the trade. They're very much at a learning stage.
Absolutely. tight then, I thought, from Powell. In retrospect, it might not have been. It might have been just a glancing blow. But
Well,
it was
he
actually,
won the round.
It was a lovely left cross, I thought, from Tait, right at the start of that round, to go and stamp himself on the
There were
contest.
half a dozen good punches landed, and he landed 5 of them.
Yes, that's a fact. So I think we're going to catch a replay here, Mickey. Here we are.
Yeah.
That's just right at the beginning, I do believe. Left cross from Tait.
Yeah, he got inside his own cross and just about caught him.
So Tait wins the opener. And there's Dean Powell, as I
But
say, from
looking at
Lewisham.
this, it's a long way to Tipperary. It's by no means. The fight will sway, I think.
And looks like there's a bit of a nick, I think, on the right eye. Yes, there is. Touch of blood there, Bob Paget administering a touch of adrenaline to try and stop that. I didn't see a clash of heads, so I'll assume it was that left cross.
If you assume it's a clash of heads, you'll be right more times than wrong. Most cuts are caused by clashes.
So round 2
And
then.
they're not even intentional.
No. It's round 2 of this 6-round match.
And it happens far more often when a southpaw fights an orthodox boxer.
Yes. And once again, Tait scoring nicely then. Oh, lovely left cross again then from Tait. And again. And he's using that very well now, obviously knowing it's a good punch against the southpaw. The only thing he's neglected to... against an orthodox fight, I should say. The only thing he's neglected so far is the right hook. But it doesn't look like he needs it, Mickey.
The funny thing is, when he holds, he's guilty of holding, but when he holds, he's doing himself more harm than good. That's the only time that, that his opponent has any success.
So this is a much more polished Matthew Tait.
What he's doing is holding on with both hands. That leaves the other guy with 2 free hands to hit with.
Oh, and again, good left cross from Tait. And again, good shot. And he's really got Dean Powell in a spot of bother there. So this is an excellent round there for Tait. So touch a replay here from round 1, and Tait had a great deal of success with his left cross in this session, although not on that occasion. So there's Matthew Tait inside the ropes. Here's Jack Lindsay, his trainer, and outside, of course, Billy Schwer Sr. So Tait then has made a very good start of this contest, winning the first 2 rounds. So Arthur I then having to work on that cut on the right eye. And Arthur's always had a reputation as being a good cutsman, Mickey, hasn't he?
Yeah, very good.
Round 3 then. And Powell needs a good round here. In fact, he needs to land a pretty hurtful punch, doesn't he?
He's doing okay. The main thing is he needs to be careful not to get caught with too much going forward. Because
Again, good shot.
Steve Tait's a good fighter, but still lacking in defence very much, you know.
Oh, and I love, well, that's a cracking punch from Powell. Beautiful uppercut. And Powell knows it. Matthew Tait, they're just trying to contain Dean Powell and get this spell over with. So Powell's won the first minute of round 3. Oh, and might be on his way to winning the second minute with punches like that. Oh, that one almost got through. I think Tait's got a bit of a nosebleed now, which is hardly surprising. And Tait really making very poor use of that left hand of his.
Why there? Why?
Oh, lovely, beautiful shot. Lovely right hook there from Tait. And Powell is wobbly that the bella's gone. Well, I'm going to call that one an even round. It was all Powell until the last punch of the round.
Yeah, I think with that knockdown, there wasn't. He didn't do enough. I think you would have to give it to Tait.
We'll call it even, Mickey. Here we are. Bang, smack on the chin. Lovely shot. I've got a feeling, Mickey, that Tait might have hurt his left hand. He was reluctant to throw it accurately, I thought, for most of that third round.
Now, I think his biggest mistake that round is that he just let the other guy back him up. And, you know, he's still very short on defence.
So there then is Dean Powell. Coming up for the halfway point, round 4. Of course, it makes no odds, Mickey, what you or I think. This one will be decided by referee Ian John Lewis. And oh, lovely start to the round, and the gum shield of Powell is gone. And of course, Tait banking on the fact that Powell might not have recovered fully from that knockdown at the end of round 3.
I think he was hurt just now.
Yes, that was a cracking punch. It knocked his gum shield out.
Yeah.
And just remind you, Mickey, you said earlier, this could all be over with one punch. Oh. Well, it's a bit of a tear up in there now. And there's blood coming from the mouth of Powell. And Powell looking for a one-punch finish. It might take a bit more than that, though. Needs to work. Well, if there was any doubt at all in their first meeting, Tait has almost completely eradicated that with this display. Much improved performances by Matthew Tait.
But this fight's always likely to sway, remember that, because
yes.
he's having success, but he's leaving it. Oh no, I think it's over now.
It's all over.
I think it's over.
It's all over. Right on the end. The bell was a second away.